Good morning and welcome back to my channel. It is January the 5th, January the 5th. So happy new year. This is my first video of the year. So I hope you had a wonderful new year. We had a good new year. I had a decent amount of time off of work this year, so that was brilliant. So we got a decent amount of days in between Christmas, Boxing Day working and the New Year celebration, so that was brilliant. Lots of food, lots of family time, lots of playing games. The kids got quite a few games this year for Christmas, board games and things, so it was nice to sit down and play with them. So I'm not going to do a vlog today. I'm doing a different video. Anyone who followed me previously will know that I did a January things that I want to do in the upcoming year, like a resolution video. So I thought I'd do it again because it's January. So first up, as I sit with this right in front of me, I have actually got this out today. This is something that my mum got me and my dad got me for Christmas. It's an exercise belt. So number one is start moving and keep moving. So I have a tendency multiple times a year, not just in January, to get into my head, I need to start working my body, I need to start keeping fit, keeping stretching, so that, so that you're healthier. And I will do it for a few days and then something will come up, or I will have a headache or something, or I will get cold or something, and I will go out of the routine of doing it, and then I will just won't do it. It just won't come into my mind for most of the next month, and then I think, oh, I should do that again, do it for a few days, and then something comes up. So I really need to make sure that I am keeping on top of it and making sure that even 5 minutes a day, just doing something. So I need to do that. That's something that I'm sure a lot of people have on their New Year's resolution, what they would like to do in the upcoming year. Number two is read more. Last year I read 15 books in total, which isn't bad. It's more than I read the previous year, but let's just put that down. It's annoying, I can see that corner of my eye. Yes, read more. I don't know whether I want to read more as in more books or just continue with it. This is the book that I'm reading currently, Into the Fire. I started this in November and this is how far I've got. So I'm up to 192 and there are 300, nearly 400 pages in there. It's just not for me, but I'm not one of those people that can read a few chapters, not get into it and then just put it down. I have to, once I start reading that first page, I have to see it through to the end, because it annoys me if there's a load of books on my bookshelf that are half read. It just doesn't sit well for me for some reason. So yeah, that's as far, and this was on my 2022 book list that I'd read, so I haven't even started my January book yet. So I'm gonna hopefully read more of this. I'm hoping in the upcoming week. I'm hoping that I can get this finished, because I'm just going to try and plough through it. It's as if, I don't know whether you guys read a lot, but I'm reading the words on the page, but the story is not coming. It's just like I'm reading a bunch of words on a page, but I'm going to see it through, because I have a load of books on my bookshelf that I haven't read yet. And when I started reading, well, I started back reading, not when I started reading as in when I was a child, but when I started back reading, wanting to do it as more of a hobby, I had a rule where I wouldn't read, or I would read a book, sorry, and I would then buy a book. So I would have no books on my shelf that I hadn't read. That very quickly, with birthdays and Christmas and things, people buy them for Christmas and things, and then I would go into places and see they had deals on, or I would see like a book that I really liked the front cover of and I would buy it, and there we have like a tumble of books that I haven't read on my bookshelf. So that is my aim. I have over 20 books that I haven't read on my bookshelf. About 20 books that I have read on my bookshelf, but quite a few books that I need to get through. My next one, I have four. My next one that these are all sort of things that I already did bits of but want to do more of, if you know what I mean. So the exercising, the books and things, this is all things that I sort of want to do more of. Not necessarily a whole new thing, like learning a language or something, just things that I want to improve on. So the next one is making more things from scratch, making more complex dishes, improving my baking skills, my cooking skills and things like that. I did the other day make a Guinness pie, which I put here. There we go, hopefully that worked, and that made sense. So I want to start doing more things like that. My youngest has skimmed through a bakery book and show me what I need to make next, which I think that it will test my my baking skills, because I've never made anything like that before. So I will let you know how that goes. Fourth and final, I haven't tried to make them that difficult, because I think it's hard to stick to things if you really give yourself a massive challenge, like 4 massive challenges. So my final one is to not feel guilty about me time. It can be, as a parent, it can be quite difficult not to feel guilty, not when necessarily putting yourself first, because in whatever situation they will always come first, but putting yourself first in the sense of like, I don't know. I don't know, I can't think, but I'm going to try and find it. I'm going to try and find the answer this year. I'm going to try not to feel guilty about putting myself first, or putting my well-being over something. Say, like, I don't know, a situation came up this morning when I really needed to get myself dressed, and my youngest was saying, like, they both had their bath this morning. Can I have my bath now? Can I have my bath now? I said, okay, I'm gonna bath one of you, get myself dressed, then bath the other one of you. And then literally all the time that I was trying to get ready, it was, am I having my bath now? Am I having my bath now? And I felt very hurried and rushed, and I felt a bit guilty about saying, no, you will have to wait. You know, you're going to wait. I'm going to get myself ready, gonna do my skin routine and things. They were quite happy playing in their bedroom, but it just makes you feel a bit like, not mean, but I don't know. I'm going to try and get over that thing that's there. It hasn't made absolute any sense whatsoever. So yes, lots of exciting things coming up. Holidays, days out we have planned, things that we want to do as a family, things that we want to do around the house. There's lots of things that we want to do around the house, but some things that we are going to sort of prioritise for 2023. Lots of things we need to think about within the house, whether we are going to be staying here over the next few years or whether we're going to be looking to move. If we are staying here, then we're going to be doing home improvements that are sort of long-term based, whereas if we're not staying here, we're going to do tweaks, like little tweaks of things that we want to improve the house look. I'm always sort of looking for houses, but it's more of a what's around, as in at the moment it's more of a what's around rather than a seriously looking. I mean, if the right house came up and it was the right price and it was amazing, everything we needed, then who's to say we will be here in the next few years. But you never know what comes up in the future. So yes, this is my first video of 2023, and I hope you had a lovely new year, and yeah, see you soon. Lots of adventures in 2023.